Hey guys, so here we are for winter preparation. As you can see, there is snow on the ground. This was the early snow right on around Halloween here in Spokane. So we decided to get out and winterize our hives. So we'll kind of go through that process. First, we put on metal mouse guards. Since the hives are kept so warm during the winter, mice will find their way in there. So it's just a little metal guard to keep it so that mice can't get in. Next, we'll prepare the hive. So in the winter, moisture control is really important. The center of the hive, where the queen is, they usually keep in the 90-degree range, and then it kind of cools off to where the outer bees are around 40. But with all that heat, there's a lot of condensation. And condensation is what kills the bees in the winter. So we want to try and give us attic space for all of that moisture to go up into. So we decided to try out what are called Vivaldi boards and use burlap as a moisture wicking component. And so with this, there's a bunch of vents in the board to kind of help the airflow so that it will keep the bees drier. We have this on both our hives so that they will both have that ventilation and moisture with wicking ability inside. We also, on top of the frames, put a thing of sugar and a pollen patty. So this will just help if they end up running out of stores over the winter before we're able to actually get into the hive for some extra resources. We also got some black wraps for the hives, and this is just supposed to help with the insulation so that they don't lose their heat as quickly. It doesn't necessarily keep them warmer, but it does help where the heat won't escape as quickly. We also are moving the hives where they will have a shared wall. So we're moving them closer together. That will just help with whatever heat they have, that they can kind of share that heat and hopefully keep them alive. So right now it is still a little bit too warm to put those wraps on. They suggest that the weather temperature be below 34 degrees before you wrap them. So we are just making sure that there will be enough room for us to come back later and add those wraps when we do push the hives together. Otherwise, we won't be getting into the hives until probably mid-February. As a general rule of thumb, you don't want to get into the hive if the temperature outside is below 50, and you don't want to pull frames if it's below 60. And so these guys will just hopefully sit here and eat all their honey stores, and we'll see how they're doing in February. Stay tuned.